What are your thoughts about Monday? Like there's been a couple of days between here, little breathing room. Is there anything you feel differently about what you heard Monday out of Kyle? Does it confuse you even more right now?
I just think we probably should have heard something by now. I think, the looming off season that we've talked about so many times here in this week, it's really looming. Like like we've talked about, the amount of time that you sort of have here to figure out all these franchise altering decisions that you have in this offseason. Like they're sneaking up. Like I know it's like this, there's the semifinals, the final, then it's kind of, you're supposed to be doing work during this time. Like is he doing work as the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs? Like, is he
I would
off?
have
Like
to believe he's going to have an answer today of some variety. Is it possible that he's using this time to explore other opportunities, or does he have to wait for his contract to expire?
That would be such a crappy thing to do.
I agree. It would be like, are you committed to being here or not? And then if it's not, go ahead. If it is, don't go shop.
So do you think that there's a possibility he just played that out so he could negotiate or go find another job, which he said he won't?
Yeah, you're right.
He played.
Yeah.
He covered himself off. Did he not? When he said, if I'm not here, I'm not anywhere.
I just
make it here. Yeah.
What I would say is that I'm not
listen,
I definitely don't have it in me to go anywhere else.
Don't you think?
But listen, all these things that we're confused about or questioning it, they're all legit because he put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't make this stuff up on our own. Like he's left it open for us or anyone else to go. Still, like, what the heck is going on here?
Don't you think the more time that goes past here, the more likely it feels like this may not go on?
Yes, I do. I think that's I would say today I expect to hear something because it's been 48 hours since that. They've had plenty of time to chat. And if you don't hear something by today, tomorrow, the next day, you start to go, okay, well, it's just not going to work out then.
And don't you, I feel like maybe there's something to what Kyper was saying about him negotiating with that press conference and the way he was talking about it in the media. But the way it came across to me, if I'm one of the board members or if I'm Brendan Shanahan, the questions I'm asking myself are is this guy still good to do this? Is he still
you okay, pal?
You all right? Is your heart still behind this? I know you're a passionate guy and I know you wear your heart in your sleeve and you care. We get that. But at the end of the day, you're still the general manager of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I think I think that press conference could be perceived as a little bit unprofessional in some ways. Don't you think?
Listen, I think it's all open. Yeah. It's all open, Sammy, for sure. And again, we live in an era in a society now where we understand mental health and awareness. And I don't necessarily think that was a guy up there that was putting on an act on that. Well, I do believe that he was sincere in feeling a lot of those things. But in saying that, there has to be a level of respect for the organization as well, or the fan base to say, okay, essentially what you asked for Monday was a timeout.
T. Right? This is getting away from me. T. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But is it
Zach Morris freeze?
To your point, is it a one-day timeout? Is it how long do the Leafs wait?
Well, the days
or the fans wait.
It's May 17th. All of this happens July 1st. Quick math, it's probably about 43 or 44 days. Each one counts. There's a lot of UFAs. There's major trades to be made. There's people to call. I mean, he's under contract now. I'm sure he could be doing that stuff, but feel like there's bigger fish to fry there.